Generations of families have played this wonderful game of baseball. However, it's done different on the west side of Cincinnati. We are lucky enough to find ourselves here in the beautiful Jack Adams Stadium for some classic GCL action. The West Side history books are filled with 102 years of high school baseball, and we are looking to add to them today with the classic matchup of the Elder Panthers and the Moeller Crusaders. Elder baseball is a tradition unlike any other. It doesn't get much better than this, and potentially the Masters themselves. Hello friends, welcome to the Elder News Network. I'm Eric Mason alongside my partner for today's matchup, Troy Parker. So Troy, what do we expect out of this game today?
I mean, it's going to be focused on one player. It's going to be Matt Ponatowski. If we keep on saying his name, we're going to keep on saying his name all day. I mean, this kid is going to be possibly an MLB player, most definitely. He's got so much talent behind him. He's got a good bat. He's on the bump today. And it's a battle of the aces. You got Caleb McComas on the mound for Panthers and Matt Ponatowski for the Moeller Crusaders. Should be an exciting matchup.
Yep, talking about Caleb McComas real quick. His last start was against St. X last Monday. He threw 4.2 innings pitched, 8 hits, 7 runs allowed, 3 of them were earned, 3 walks, 0 strikeouts. However, it was heard that they did not have a very good umpire. You don't want to blame it on the refs, but the umpire out here was pretty bad, so you can't really hurt him for his strike percentage, right around 60, 59. But he's looking to bounce back here. But he has quite the juggernaut in front of him with the Moeller Crusaders, as Reggie Watson will step up to the plate to start off this competition. Reggie has a father who is in the minor leagues. He was either a AA or AAA athlete. He's got a heavy amount of talent on him, along with the rest of this line. And McComas is going to start us off. Watson lays down a bunt. He's going to foul it off, though. 0-1 count to start off this GCL competition.
Yeah, Watson entering today with a 3.33 batting average and 3.48 on-base percentage. Solid stats off 21 at-bats.
Yeah, he's quite the talented player. McComas wind up. Deals just misses low for ball 1.
That was a good miss. Just a bit too low. That one could win either way.
The 1-1 pitch rises up on McComas to miss upstairs. You know, this is good. He's missing on the corners. You don't want to leave it right down the middle for these guys because they can hammer it. Drives it, misses high, barely. Watson is shorter, only 5'6", but still. The 3-1 pitch clips the outside corner for strike 2. Full count now.
Yeah, nice job on McComas after those 2 close ball calls, just to get back in the zone and make it full.
The 3-2 pitch just misses the outside corner. Watson will take his walk, and that'll start us off.
Now batting the pitcher, number 10, Matt Ponatowski.
Watson is fast on the base pass. He's got 4 stolen bases so far this year. Definitely got to watch out for that. Not the guy you want to walk as the first batter.
Ponatowski climbs into the box in the 2-hole. McComas delivers. Clips the outside corner for strike 1. Watson is known for his jumpy secondary. See if the Panthers can jump on his lead. Throws it back over to first. Just keeping him honest over there at first base.
I was wondering what McComas is doing. He was in a long pause there. You almost could expect to pick off.
Moeller's very aggressive on the base pass, so you're going to be seeing a lot of those today. The breath and delivers. Just misses outside. Great pitch by Caleb McComas.
He's so close and just kind of finding those corners just a bit off. It's kind of a hitter's umpire, I should say, for so far today.
Watson jumpy over at first base. Ponatowski's going to call time.
Watson was dancing over there back and forth. think it's kind of messing with McComas a little bit.
What he could do here is just time up those jumps and pick them off. As he does, throws it over just to keep him honest again. Only about a 1 foot lead there.
Yeah, once again, he got 4 stolen bases so far this year. This is definitely warranted to be throwing over there this much.
That's their only 6 games. McComas delivers, curveball, clips the outside corner, throw down to second. He got him! Snipes him over at second base by the senior catcher, Carson Smith.
What a play. I can see that he got a bad jump off of first base, and I'm like, Carson Smith, if you can get an accurate throw on there, he's out, and he did. What a throw.
Accuracy at its finest, Carson Smith. Great job by the catcher. Now the 1-2 delivery misses inside. Ponitowski, Gatorade Player of the Year last year for football and for baseball. The 2-2 swung on and fouled straight back.
Ponitowski with a .409 on-base percentage so far through 6.
McComas delivers. Ponitowski fouls that one back. It's going to go just over the net.
2 straight fouls. Ponitowski staying alive in this at-bat.
Yeah, doesn't strike out very often, Ponitowski. Shakes off once. McComas, 2-2 windup. Ponitowski lines that one out to left field. Massa running, not going to cover it. Takes a bad hop, gets past Massa. Ponitowski immediately goes to second base, going to halt there. Detrimental play off of the caught stealing.
Yeah, that one you just can't give up. It's right in front of you. Even if you can't get it, just slow down and let that ball come in front of you. That's just fundamental baseball, and that's a sloppy play there from Mazza.
Yep, this young sophomore over there in left field. They're renovating left field, trying to get it a little bit smoother, helping with I don't even know what you call it, but water is getting trapped there. They're trying to help that out. Outfield out there is looking a little bit rough, so those bad hops tend to happen over there in left field. Number 34, Connor Kuzo, the senior, is going to step into the right-handed batter's box as McComas deals. Swings right through that one to supply the breeze. Strike one.
Kuzo batting .450 on 20 at-bats. That's incredibly good batting average there.
Yeah, Kuzo had a triple last weekend, 2 for 3 in one game. As he swings through it again, strike two.
First 0-2 count of the day. Golden opportunity for McComas.
1 out. 1 man in scoring position with Ponitowski over there at second base. Kuzo with the bat in his hand. McComas fires. Swung right through that one. Kuzo will take a seat after the flame by Caleb McComas.
That is huge for McComas, trying to get into the stride after walking the first batter and then giving up a double. It can definitely mess with your head a little bit, and nice strikeout on 3 pitches there.
In front of 6 MLB scouts, Caleb McComas is out there on the mound facing some of the finest in Ohio. McComas checks the runner. Delivers. Will clip the low and outside corner for strike one against number 3, Tegan Cumberland.
Cumberland on 16 at-bats, .375 batting average with a .353 on-base percentage, slugging .500.
2 outs, 0-1 pitch. As Cumberland will send that one over the net. Strike two. A lot of chirps coming from Moeller's dugout. McComas, long pause, delivers. Will miss low in the dirt for ball one. Great pitch by Caleb McComas. Good miss with the changeup.
Yeah, if you hang a curveball or hang a slider to these guys, they might take a yard. The bats on this team are just so good.
Especially the 4-hole. McComas delivers, misses outside. 2-2 now. The junior steps on the rubber, takes a deep breath. triple twos over there on the scoreboard. McComas long pause, delivers. Cumberland will send that one to the net. Another foul ball. These guys are just putting pieces on the ball.
Yeah, so far in this game, they've done a great job at staying alive, having long at bats. Ponitowski fought all his way with a couple of foul balls and then knocked a double. See what Cumberland can do.
Still triple twos, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Man on second. The pitch, curveball, got him swinging. Swings right through that one, sends Moeller into the dugout once more.
That's a beautiful pitch. 2 strikeouts after the walk and the double. Great bounce back there from McComas.
Great job by Caleb McComas. Great start to this GCL competition. That's something you need right off the bat. You take a look at this man. He comes set, deep breath, keeping Ponitowski honest over there at second base, leg kick, and got Cumberland swinging with the hammering curveball. That is just a beautiful pitch by McComas. But we're going to go ahead and take a little storyline here going into the bottom of the first. So right now it's the class reunion of the class of 1961 for Elder, and they had a few members of the team out on the field, and they had 2 guys doing the first pitch. One doing the first pitch, one catching. The guy throwing the ball was Richard Jones. His nickname is Jonesy. He worked as a drugstore clerk in grade school and through high school. He started college in 1964. However, he could not complete his degree right away because of military and family obligations. However, he did eventually end up earning his bachelor degree in arts in 1980. He eventually retired from the U.S. Postal Service in 2003. He frequently attends Elder sporting events, and he loves doing pickleball. He's very much an active guy, and he says there's nothing more important than staying as active as possible. And he's definitely living that message throughout his life. Behind the plate was Roger Zimmerman. Zimmerman was very active at Elder. He managed the first Elder bowling league at Hinkle Lanes in 1959. He helped out with building the new library at Elder as well. 6 years of service in the Army National Guard as a field and hospital medic. He was president of St. Dominic Man Society, Kids Mental Health Association, and Montgomery Kiwanis Club. He established 4 Catholic school scholarships as well, and he owns his own construction business since 1975. So he's had quite a long and very busy life those 2 guys have. And we welcome the class of 1961 here to Jack Adams Stadium today. As Moeller is currently warming up for bottom of the first, I should say, with Ponitowski warming up. Big right-handed pitcher, I should say.
Yeah, Ponitowski's got a great on the bump as well. I just want to say thank you, Eric, for that great storyline. I appreciate that. Let's take a look at Ponitowski. He's only pitched 3 innings so far through 6 games with a 2.33 ERA, 7 strikeouts, and a whip of 1. And he will face, I believe, Elder's best hitter, Dylan Weber, in the 1 hole.
Yep, Woolen Weber is a man to remember here with this beginning of his senior season. Woolen Weber currently is batting .643, number 1 in the GCL through 28 at-bats. 643 is a number you see in like the first few games. It might be a rounded, a little bit even number, but he is sustaining above a 600 average. That's insane and unheard of at this high school level, as Ponitowski will come set to get ready to face this Panther offense, as he misses low and outside with a very fast slider.
Yeah,
Ponitowski, I don't know quite sure how hard he throws off the mound, but he can throw about 101 across the diamond.
I guess we're going to find that out today.
Ponitowski clips the low and outside corner. Strike 1. The 1-1 pitch misses outside.
Let's take a look at Woolen Weber in the last 3 games. He's batting .500 through the last 3 games with 12 at-bats. I mean, that's just incredible consistency batting .643 overall through 8 games and 28 at-bats. Such great consistency.
Ponitowski delivers. It's going to be swung on by Willenweber, but sent into foul territory.
And it's such a tough game to be consistent out. I mean, if you're 1 for 3, you're a great player. Willenweber's doing incredibly well at the bat, and I can see why he's batting first today. They want to get Ponitowski kind of rattled early. I love this decision by Coach Mark Thompson.
2-2 the count now. No outs, nobody on. Ponitowski delivers. Willenweber will roll over on it to send it foul. Ponitowski fires. Willenweber clips it. Foul again. 3 foul balls in a row for Dylan.
Nice job from Willenweber to stay alive. This first at bat is so crucial to the momentum, and kind of this first bat can kind of show you how this game is going to go. If the Panthers are able to time up Ponitowski throwing heat so far today, then this could be a great day for the Panthers hitting-wise.
The 2-2 delivery sends Willenweber back to the bench with a big swing and a miss by the leadoff batter.
Tough break, but a good fight there from Willenweber.
The second baseman, number 11, Jack Rosenecker.
That off-speed pitch was 86 miles an hour. That is nuts. You don't see that very often. Jack Rosenecker getting ready to face it as he swings early. Will be a foul ball. Foul ball. Fans are outraged. Oh, no. Oh, no. Umpire calls it foul. Easily could have been a double, potentially a triple out of the junior Jack Rosenecker. But Blue calls it foul.
That just can't happen in a game like this. GCL matchup, I believe one of the biggest games of the year. Panthers home field advantage against one of the best teams in Ohio, playing one of the best players in the country. And you blow that call there. That's unfortunate.
That is huge. Well, now 0-1 the count. Ponitowski delivers. The hammer will nail the outside corner for strike 2.
Now you're quickly behind 0-2. This entire bat has changed.
The 0-2 pitch. Rosenecker gets a clip of it. Still 0-2 now. But yes, that momentum would have changed immediately if that was counted a double. The 0-2 delivery. Misses outside with the curveball. Great eye by Jack Rosenecker. 1-2 now. Ponitowski wind up. Delivers. Rosenecker sends it up the middle. Pumping his fist. He's going to hold over at first base.
And what a ball don't lie moment there for Jack Rosenecker. And he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he bounces back, has the mind of a goldfish, as Ted Lasso would say. What a play and what a hit.
You can feel the adrenaline going on in Jack Rosenecker's head through those fist pumps. He was running down that first base line. The crowd erupted, and the dugout as well. You can feel of how big of a competition this game is. Jared Lammers, the senior, will step up in the 3-hole for the Panthers. 1 out, Rosenecker over at first. Ponitowski from the stretch will land the curveball right at the bottom of the zone for strike 1.
Lammers 24 at-bats with a .333 batting average. .448 on-base percentage.
Check Rosenecker at first. Ponitowski leg lift, swing and a miss. Rosenecker going down to second base. He is safe at second base.
If that throw from the catcher is a little bit more to that right side, he's out. Gets a nice break, and Rosenecker to second.
Yep, that was a swing and a miss by Jared Lammers. 1-1 count now. Rosenecker had a great jump. He went as soon as Ponitowski rose his leg, and he was safe by a mile over at second base. Ponitowski's going to be keeping an eye on him for the rest of this one. Leg lift again. Lammers will roll over to Kuzo as he will easily step on first base for the second out, but he will advance Jack Rosenacker to third base.
I mean, that's just a productive out. You get Rosenacker to third base. That's crucial. You do have 2 outs. That's not obviously what the most ideal thing is, but still a productive out.
The senior catcher, Carson Smith, will climb up into the right-handed batter's box. 2 outs. Man at scoring position with Rosenacker at third. Ponitowski chooses to go from the windup. 0-0 delivery. Clips the outside corner with the curveball, and fans do not like that one. This umpire definitely has a task as Ponitowski is throwing a mid-90s with the fastball and upper 80s with the off-speed. As he misses outside once more. 1-1 now.
Kind of fell off the mound to the offside there. Fell out way outside.
Ponitowski, heavy grunt. Clips the outside corner for strike 2. 1-2 now, 2 outs. Rosenacker at third. Smith has an opportunity to break the gate open early with 1 run. Wind up. Smith sends it into left center. Might fall. It does not. Diving catch by Adam Mayberry. And that's going to send us into the top of the second. Stellar play by the Crusader outfielder.
I mean, what a roller coaster of emotions, and we got a good one on our hand, boys.
That just shows that talent on the field today, and this is going to be a good one as we are going to go into the top of the second here in this GCL competition. And welcome back into the top of the second inning here at Jack Adams Stadium. There's currently goose eggs on the board, but Ronnie Allen, number 9, the junior, is looking to change that right now as Caleb McCombs is going to step on the bump once more. He had a great inning at the top of the first as he misses low and outside with the fastball.
Yeah, McComas bounced back after the walk, and then obviously Carson Smith picked that one off, and then 2 strikeouts at the end of the inning.
Allen watches that one go by, but it clips the outside corner for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Allen will foul that one off into the woods.
McComas gets ahead in the count. Good start to the first at bat of the inning.
The 1-2 delivery. Allen rolls over. Called foul. Looks like the umpire missed it as he was looking at his assistant over at first base.
That could have went.
That is questionable.
That could have went either way. I think I saw some chalk.
I believe that was more foul than it was the last call that they made against Elder. but they're staying consistent at least. Delivery. Got him. No. Missed it. Missed just inside. Elder fans are outraged. 2-2 now. McComas fires. Fastball as Allen will foul that one straight back.
A tough break for McComas again. They're throwing everything they got on him in the universe, as it seems like.
McComas fires. Allen rolls over. It's going to be foul.
I mean, Moeller just staying alive in every at-bat they have with 2 strikes. I mean, it's hard to get them to chase.
Yeah, they have a team batting average of 340 and on-base percentage of 422. The 2-2 delivery. Allen watches it go by, but umpire pumps his fist for strike 3.
It's a huge backwards K after kind of that missed strike call that he was walking off the mound ready to celebrate that strikeout and finally gets it in the end.
Great job by Caleb McComas to start off this inning. Got him looking. Great job by the junior. As number 20, Donovan Glosser, will step up to the plate as he will swing early but foul that one off towards the third base dugout. Glosser is batting .667 through 9.
On-base percentage of 700, 1 RBI.
The 0-1 clips the outside corner. McComas settling in early. The 0-2 pitch. Just misses outside for ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Glosser rolls over to Andriaco. Andriaco fires over to first base. Gets the greater scoop by Jared Lammers for the second out.
I mean, everything is clicking in the field right now for the Panthers. Ever since that first error out and left from Mazza, everything's just clicking. And that's an incredible out. Nice scoop there from Lammers at first.
And Glosser was charging down that mound. Made it pretty close. Andriaco needs to write that one down after that close play. McComas misses outside with a slider for ball 1. Adam Maybury, number 6, is stepping up into the left-handed batter's box. The 1-0. Right down the pipe for strike 1. 1-1 now, 2 outs, nobody on.
Maybury batting .500 average on 18 at-bats. Got 6 RBIs, though.
The 1-1 misses low for ball 2. McComas from the windup. Elevates it for strike 2. Big swing and a miss out of Maybury.
Yeah, Maybury kind of slapped his helmet. Knew he shouldn't have swung at that one. Now he's got to regroup. Now you got a 2-strike count.
Maybury last Tuesday hit a walk-off in the bottom of the 7th as he fouls that one off into the net. Yeah, he had a walk-off single with the bases loaded at the Ripken Experience. We'll talk about that after this top of the inning. 2-2 pitch. Maybury will send that into left field. Massa runs it down and makes the grab for the third out of this one. They're going into the bottom of the 2nd, but you're going to stay with us. So Moeller, in their last weekend, they played 3 games. They had their Ripken Experience in South Carolina. The Crusaders went 3-0. And remember, the Ripken Experience isn't for everyone. It's for the top-notch competition. They played the Horseheads of New York in the first game on Tuesday. They won 4-3. They played East Rutherford of North Carolina. They won 8-5. And in the final game last Saturday, they played North Bullitt of Kentucky, and they won 2-1. However, what hurts about that one, despite 26 rostered and 13 pitchers, only few went without throwing in that tournament, and a lot of them are on only Tuesday's rest. So they're hoping Ponitowski can go deep into that one to save some arms in the bullpen, but they sort of, I want to say, saved him for us. He started in, I believe, the first game. Yes, he started in the first game, only threw 3, but they didn't take him out because of his performance. He was pitching great. He only let up 1 hit, 2 walks, and he had 7 strikeouts in 3 innings. That is nuts. But we see his stuff today, and the stats are proven by his performance in the first. So we're going to go into the second here, see if he can continue to be successful against this Panther lineup. However, potential run could have scored if that double would have been called for Rosenacker, as he did end up on third base when they ended out that one.
I mean, that might be one of the craziest stat lines I think I've ever heard. 3 innings, which is only 9 outs, and he throws 7 strikeouts. I mean, that's incredible, and you can see why this guy has 6 scouts.
Yeah,
in
and
this instance.
That is against some of the best competition in the nation. That's your second inning tidbit there, as the senior Mason Chumley will step up to the plate. Big grunt, misses low for ball 1.
Yeah, Chumley's had a rough start to his season. Last home game, he had 3 innings where he was the last out.
Chumley rolls it over. Watson will take it, fires over to first base, and Kuzo will make the grab for the first out.
Yeah, Chumley in his last 3 games has 1 hit, now on 11 at-bats. It's been a nightmare for him so far. He's had really struggling to get going. It's not what you want out of your senior guy. He should be most reliable.
Yeah, not the greatest start to his senior season. But Justin Massa will step up. He rolls it over to, and it gets past Wittenauer.
Yeah, the Panthers needed one of those breaks, and they got him a runner on base now.
Yeah, these Crusaders are used to playing on turf, but as this is the only grass and dirt field left in the GCL, Panthers might use it to their advantage with these ground balls, as the junior number 6, Ryan Smith, will step up to the plate. Ponitowski checks Massa. Massa takes off immediately, called strike. Throw high, Massa slides in safely for the stolen base.
Yeah, if you're catching right now, that's 2 that you want back. Glosser had 2 of those guys. He beat the throw, beat him there, but just the throw just a bit off, and that's the difference it makes. That's such a tough throw as a catcher down to second.
Yeah, Watson jumped way upstairs to grab that one, but couldn't lay down the tag. Massa had a perfect jump despite the slide step as well. Ponitowski checks him twice, fires, misses low. He is grunting very loudly up there. We can hear him. Triple ones. Ponitowski delivers. Ryan Smith swings right through that one for strike 2.
Now behind in the count, 1-2 with 1 runner in scoring position.
Would not expect Massa to steal third, but Ponitowski still giving him some long looks after that stolen base. The 1-2 pitch misses outside for ball 2. 2-2, 1 out, no score yet, but Massa stands in scoring position. The slow move over to second base, will not throw.
Ponitowski really focusing on Mazza at second.
The 2-2 pitch misses just upstairs. That's a gutsy take with 2 strikes.
But he gets paid off for it. He's worked his way to a full.
Yep, the full count. Just clips it to send it into the dirt. Looks like it hit the hand of Glosser. Grimacing a bit in pain. Ponitowski is going to give him a sec. Full count, 1 out, 1 man scoring position. Umpire's going to go ahead and clean off the dish. Let's give him a few more moments to catch his breath.
This is a crucial pitch coming up. Nice job by Smith to just get barely anything on it, but stays alive in the count.
It would be huge for the Panthers to get on top early, and a base hit will score Massa. Long looks. Ponitowski, 3-2. Just clips the bottom of the strike zone. Fans don't like it, but that will send Smith back into the dugout. Strikeout for Matt Ponitowski.
I mean, it's a 2-strike count. I think that one you have to pull the trigger on, no matter if you liked it or not. I mean, it's so close that has to be a swing out of Ryan Smith there. It's so unfortunate, and that's on the corner. I mean, that's a must swing.
Misses upstairs. Waddell does not go, appealing to his assistant, and he agrees. Called time. Looks like he's yelling over to the dugout. Looks like there's a potential dugout warning. Not quite sure if he gave it to him, probably not. The 1-0. Waddell will foul that one off into the net. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball, Waddell fouls that one off also.
Waddell batting .214 on 14 at bats. He's got 4 strikeouts. Kind of a mediocre start to the season. He wants to kick it into high gear now. And what not a better time to do it is now. Umpire calls time once again.
Yeah, Waddell has had a rough stretch through the last 3. Only batting .143. 1-2, swings right through it, drop third strike. Glosser will send it over to Kuzo, and that'll send us into the bottom of the, top of the third, I should say. Still goose eggs on the board here in Jack Ryan Stadium. Welcome back to the top of the third here at the Panther Athletic Complex. Still zeros on the board for these two teams. McComb still on the bump for the Panthers. Clips the outside corner for the first pitch of this inning. Number 17, Ricky Machino, stands in the right-handed batter's box for the Crusaders. The 0-1. Foul tip, strike 2.
Quickly ahead again in this 0-2 count.
The windup, 0-2. Misses high and outside for ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Misses outside once more. Ball two.
I mean, I don't hate these throws from McComas at all. It's just these are the pitches you can throw when you're ahead of the count, and that's the luxury he has now. We've got to clean it up a little bit now, though.
2-2 pitch. Machino will send that high and foul out of play. Looks like Dylan Wollweber will be warming up in the bullpen. Mostly just a just-in-case scenario, probably, as McComas is only 41 pitches through 2 so far. The 2-2 delivery. Machino sends it high into no man's land. Multiple Panthers on it, but Rosenacker calls them all off to pull it in for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
That's what I like to say is gone in an elevator. Straight up in the air.
Yep, great first out for Caleb McComas. Number 29, Connor Moppin will step in for the Crusaders. Delivers, and he will send that one out of play. First pitch. Moppin is batting goose eggs through 9 at-bats so far this season. The 0-1. Slider just misses low for ball one. Triple ones across the board. McComas breath fires. Just misses with the slider. Fans are verbal about that one.
I mean, that's such a beautiful breaking ball pitch that I thought was pretty much right down Broadway, but no. 2-1
Those
now.
are pitches that are tough in these GCL competitions. The 2-1 will miss just upstairs.
One of those three has to be striking.
He is all right around the edge of the strike zone, and it is frustrating for the junior. The 3-1, as he will swing right through that one. Full count, 1 out, nobody on.
Crucial pitch for McComas.
Moppin gets set. McComas fires. Misses low. Moppin hustles down to first base. Going back to the top, Reggie Watson will step in for the Crusaders once more.
This is the guy you're not wanting to get on base, as we mentioned earlier. 4 stolen bases for him, only through 6 games.
Throws over to first immediately. Moppin was jumpy over there at first base.
Yeah, all the Crusader base runners so far have just kind of been dancing at first.
Throws it over once more. Moppin nearly falls. It looks like he is timing up those jumps. I'm not sure if Smith is signaling with his glove to throw it over at the perfect time, but it seems to be almost working. McComas slide step, misses outside. No, it clips the outside corner. Based off of the previous calls, I'd assume that one would be a ball as well, but no, the Panthers get it in their favor. The 0-1. Slide step fires, misses upstairs. McComas does not like that one.
Don't like Carson Smith-Folio. He is not afraid to throw that ball over to first after a pitch.
Oh, no.
Watch out for that.
Yeah, and Lammers knows that he's constantly glancing over at Smith for the signal. 1-1, throws back over. Keeping Moppin honest. He is very jumpy down there over at first base. McComas fires. Misses high and outside.
Come on, kid, come get him.
Moeller as a team has 21 stolen bases so far this season through 6 games. That's pretty impressive. And Panthers have come into this game knowing that. They've thrown it over a lot.
Waddell's playing in as Watson will send that into the net.
He's got himself a battle with the one-hole hitter. 2-2.
The 2-2 pitch. Watson will send that one into left field. Massa under it, and that is going to keep mopping over at first base. 2 outs now, man at first. And the 2-hole number 10, Matt Ponatowski, is going to step up into the batter's box.
I mean, that's a crucial out for McComas there to get the one-hole hitter out in that way with a huge battle. Lots of pitches thrown in that at bat, and he gets him out. McComas at 57 pitches already.
Ponatowski 1 for 1 on the day. Slides that first pitch. Just misses inside. That looks like a pretty pitch right there. McComas fires. Swings right through that one, Ponatowski. Ponatowski went 2 for 2 last game with an RBI.
This is where McComas kind of got to dial in on Ponatowski, not worry about the guy on first as much.
Long pause, steps off.
On the other hand, though, if he does keep on taking those jumps, and if you're able to time it up enough, I mean, there's just no way he's going to be able to get back. And he's in the middle, in the air of a jump forward.
Ponatowski watches that one go outside for ball 2. Throws it over. Maupin slides in safely. Just keeping him honest with 2 outs.
McComas giving Maupin so much attention.
The 2-1. Clips the outside corner, strike 2 now. Triple 2s across the board.
Ponatowski not happy with it.
Big pitch here.
Now as a batter, your strike zone's got to widen. 2 strikes.
Still man at first. 2-2. The slide step delivery. Got him swinging! Big strikeout for Caleb McComas, and he sends the Crusaders back out onto the field. Still goose eggs across the board.
And that is huge, and it's even more huge that's the man you just struck out there, Matt Ponatowski. What a pitch, and McComas living on top of the world right now.
The jump and the pump of the fist as he goes back into the dugout with a bunch of high fives. Great job by McComas. So quick history with McComas against the Crusaders. Last year he was a sophomore, 1 of 2 to start on varsity along with Jack Rosenacker. But he only played in 1 game against Moeller. He usually pitched against either LaSalle or St. X. I believe he pitched against St. X more so. But against Moeller, he came in for 1 1/3 inning, and he only allowed 1 hit against him. But last year, overall, he threw in 9 games. He had 26 1/3 innings pitched. He had 1 win, 1 loss, 3 saves, and 25 strikeouts. He had a 1.17 whip and a 1.06 ERA. So he's a very talented pitcher. He's been doing it since he was young, and he is doing it today as he keeps the Crusaders honest with goose eggs across the board as we are now getting ready for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ponatowski still on the bump, and it looks like Tucker Veldhouse will step up to the plate. But yeah, so let's go ahead and look back at Moeller's Ripken experience. I was talking a little bit about their wins, but some star players from that was one, Reggie Watson. We can already tell he's a very talented player. In the first game, he was 1 for 3 with a triple. In the second, he was 2 for 4. Tegan Cumberland was 1 for 3 with a triple as well in game 1. And Adam Maybury, I sort of mentioned this earlier in this one, but in the first game, he was 1 for 3 with a walk-off single with the bases loaded. And in game 2, he was also 3 for 4. Connor Kuzo as well had a triple, 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs in one game, game 2 that was. Ponitowski, we sort of touched up on him. He was 2 for 3 from the plate with an RBI as well. Jake Gerke had 3 innings pitched and 5 strikeouts. I think that was the first game it was. Or no, it was the second game. Nathan McDonald, Carson Fewer also pitched as well. Both had outstanding performances. And then Gunnar Volmicki in game 3 was 2 for 2 with an RBI and a double. So that was the Ripken experience for the Crusaders. But now we are here back at Jack Adams Stadium. Veldhouse steps in for the Panthers as he watches the curveball go high for ball 1. Ponitowski delivers, throws it once more, this time a strike.
We were kind of talking about before the game if McComas would hit. We kind of felt unsurprising, and we find out that Veldhouse was up for him.
Veldhouse sends it over the head of Watson. Base hit for Tucker Veldhouse to start off the Panthers in this one.
It's a crucial first at-bat hit to start off the inning, get the Panthers going.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Dylan Wollenweber will take the left-handed batter's box for the Panthers. Struck out in his last, but can't doubt the talent. 6:43 through 28, we mentioned that in his last at-bat. He is insane. He's only struck out once leading up to this one, so he has 2 strikeouts on the year. 7 RBIs, looking to get Veldhouse in scoring position, if not score.
Yeah, Veldhouse does a crucial job of getting a hit and letting the top of the order try to score him home. And this is the guy I want up right now, Dylan Wollenweber. He is on fire.
Long look at Veldhouse, throws over, safe, but barely. Definitely leaning towards second base there, and that was close.
Too close.
Ponitowski, leg lift, Veldhouse goes. Throws it over, late jump, and he got him. Showed up way too late, saw Ponitowski raise the leg, and he decided to take off.
Yeah, Glauser says, you can't fool me 3 times. He finally gets that throw where he wanted to. It didn't help that Veldhouse didn't get the greatest jump. So now nobody on base.
The 1-0. Got him looking with the changeup. Ton of movement on that one.
I'm not sure if I agree with the call to send Veldhouse there. I mean, you've seen 2 throws that almost got him just a bit off accuracy-wise, but timing, they were there. And you send him there, that's a tough call to make. 1-1.
The 1-1 pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. I don't believe Coach Thompson sent him because he was kind of giving him some words over when he was walking back. I think he gave him the green light if he wanted to go if he could. As Wollenweber will give a little popper to foul territory just beyond the reach of Connor Maupin and Donovan Glosser, both charging at it, but it will fall to the grass.
That does make a little more sense. I mean, Coach Thompson's a veteran coach, and he rarely makes mistakes, and that one's teetering on the edge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he teaches the guys, hey, if I give you the green light and this guy raises his leg, go ahead and take off if you're confident, but you got to remember, Ponitowski's slinging 93 to 95 on the bump, so it makes it harder. As Wollenweber will send that into right field, Machino will play the shift, and he will bring it in for out number 2.
After that out, you just don't want your team to kind of come to a halt. Now you get the Rosenacker with 2 outs.
Yep, Rosenacker In his last at-bat had the potential double, but ruled a foul ball, and then he came back at it with a single. As he will sky that one into the right side of the infield. Kuzo will call off his second baseman, and that will send us into the top of the fourth. Still goose eggs on the board for these two GCL teams. And welcome back. We are in the top of the fourth for this one. Quick score update. St. X against LaSalle is currently tied 2-2 in the top of the third. So that one's going to be a good one as well, as we are tied with 0-0. As Connor Kuzo will swing right through that one for strike one in this top of the fourth.
Kuzo, the 3-hole hitter, in the middle of the lineup.
Kuzo fouls that one off towards the third base dugout. Elder JV against Moeller currently leads 5-4, while the freshmen are also winning 3-0 over Moeller. All around, the program's doing great so far. McComas 0-2. Kuzo fouls it off again towards third base, rolling it over. Looks like Wolin Weber staying hot over there in the bullpen, just lightly tossing. The 0-2 delivery. Misses upstairs. Try to get him with the high heat after the 2 consecutive rollovers.
And you can be more creative when you're up 1-2. You can throw that pitch in, hoping for him to chase.
Did chase the slider earlier. 1-2 now. Goes for it again. Rolls it over once more.
Kuzo struck out. Last at bat on an 0-2 count.
McComas fires. Misses high and outside, 2-2.
Kuzo keeping it a good eye.
The 2-2 pitch. Just misses the outside corner. Caleb is wanting that one for sure, along with the rest of the other crowd.
Now this at bat has changed now. It's a 3-2 count instead of an 0-2.
You had him fooled off of the last slider. Perfect tunneling. Full count, 3-2. Sends that one high, deep, left field. Will it clear it? And it does. Connor Kuzo will jog 360 after watching that one fly 400 onto the hill.
I mean, that's a roller coaster of emotions of an at-bat, and that is an absolute tank on a 3-2 count. Incredible job from Connor Kuzo.
He sent that one very far, about halfway up the hill over there, and that is just devastating because the previous pitch should have been a strike, but he sends that one way out of here to finally put Moeller on the board. First pitch misses low. McComb is showing some emotion on the mound now.
Come on, 2-4.
Love that move out of Carson Smith to go talk to him. I mean, that just really messes with your brain after they hit a home run off you.
Yep, the captain going over to settle down his pitcher. But, man, I feel him. I feel Caleb right now. That is some rough calls that lead to the home run because there's not much he could have done there. You had a full count. You got him fouling it off with the slider, and then you painted the fastball in the outside corner, perfect tunneling, calls it a ball. So you couldn't do much. The 1-0 misses inside and low for ball 2. He had to come back with another fastball or slider, but chose the slider. As Cumberland will roll over to Rosenacker. Rosenacker tosses it over to first base for the force out.
Now batting, number 9, Ronnie Allen.
Allen will step up to the plate now. Swings through that one. 0-1. The windup swings through it again.
Ahead on a 1-2. 0-2, excuse me.
Yeah, the scoreboard was messed up there. The 0-2 pitch. This is low at the slider, just a chase pitch, but Allen will take.
Allen batting 200.
The 0-2 clips the inside corner, paints it for the strikeout.
So bouncing back with 2 straight outs after the home run. Panthers are not out of this game at all. It's only a 1-run game. They just need the bats to wake up. Coming up soon in the bottom of the 4th.
Coming off of the long shot by Connor Kuzo, gets the strikeout.
Glauser batting 6-6-7, only on 9 at bats though.
2 outs, clips it once more. 0-1 now. The 0-1 delivery misses outside. Ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on. Moeller currently leads over the Panthers 1-0. The 1-1, and he will foul the one off straight back.
Gomez is at 74 pitches on the day. Getting close to the end of his outing.
The 1-2 pitch. Just misses. That is rough, for sure. The 2-2 now. Paints downstairs. The artist, McComas, will send his Panthers into the dugout once more, but the damage is done as the Crusaders get the home run off of Connor Kuzo to finally put on the board 1-0.
That's a beautiful pitch from McComas. Says, all right, that one wasn't good enough for you. Here's this one, and that's one right down Broadway. Beautiful pitch. And as you said, the damage is done. The Crusaders off a home run, have a 1-0 lead, but it's 1 run. The Panthers need to get the bats going, stop stranding men on base, and watch out for those steals.
Yeah, but that is just so frustrating of the inconsistency of calls on both sides now. We saw it a little bit against Moeller, but right now it's mostly against Elder. And it is very frustrating, and you can see it out of McComas as he was losing his temper a little bit on the mound. Good job by Carson Smith, the captain, to go over and calm down his pitcher. But we find ourselves here in the middle of the 4th. Let's go ahead and take a look at some GCL history, shall we? So in 1928-29 school year, Elder, Purcell, Roger Bacon, and St. X began competing against each other in 3 sports: baseball, basketball, and football. It wasn't until October 6th of 1931 when the GCL was officially born. With the formation of the league, various sports of golf, swimming, tennis, and track were introduced into participation. In the next 40 years, different schools joined the GCL. It wasn't until 1961-62 school year that LaSalle and Moeller joined the league. Up till this point, Purcell, Roger Bacon, McNick, Elder, St. X, Moeller, and LaSalle were all members of the GCL. Moeller received the school's first state championship 10 years after joining the GCL and winning the baseball state championship in '72. In the 1990-91 school year, the league had completed their restructuring, as this was the year the official title of the Greater Catholic League was instituted. Also, this was the beginning of the North and South divisions. The North included Alter, Baden, Shemaine, Julian, McNick, Purcell, Marion, and Roger Bacon, while the GCL South is the South as we know it to be. Elder, LaSalle, Moeller, and St. Xavier. 98 years of GCL play leads us into this competition between the Elder Panthers and the Moeller Crusaders, as Jared Lammers will lead it off. As he lines one over to Watson. Watson will scoop it, fires it over to Kuzo for the force out.
Tough break for Lammers. He grounded out in the first inning to the first baseman, and that's a hard hit ball. Kind of poked it to the opposite field, but just get the tough break off of the dirt straight to the shortstop for the first out.
Yeah, it's a great job by Ponitowski to go ahead and get the leadoff guy out, because that benefits him greatly in this one, as he will miss inside for ball one. Misses low at the 90-mile-an-hour fastball. 2-0 now, one out, nobody on. Smith with the bat in his hand, takes a crack at it, fouls it straight back.
Two one count now.
Ponitowski from the windup, 2-1. Just misses outside with the curveball. 3-1 now.
Smith works his way to a hitter's count now.
One out, nobody on. Ponitowski will hammer the curveball in there for strike two. Full count, one out, nobody on still. The 3-2. Swiss swings right through that one, as that will give us the second out for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Smith was ahead in the count, had a 3-1 count, and then Ponitowski throws two great pitches, which both find the zone, and the last one caught him swinging for the strikeout.
Ponitowski starts that one off, missing high with the curveball. The 1-0. Chumley right up the middle, off of Ponitowski's leg. He will toss it over to Kuzo. Great pitch, seems to be okay. Somehow knocks it down for the out. That'll go ahead and send us into the top of the fifth. Moeller, 1-0 here at Jack Adams Stadium. And welcome back into the top of the fifth here at Jack Adams Stadium. But let's go ahead and take a look at North Bend Road, where LaSalle is currently falling to St. X 4-2 in the fifth.
Got some GCL action. This is the Panthers' second conference game, Moeller's first.
Mayberry fouls it off to put a strike. Start off the count. The pitch, Mayberry sends it into left center. Shumley and Massa going for it. Shumley calls off the sophomore to pull it in for the first out.
Yeah, Mayberry flew out to Mazza and left, and his first at bat now to left center to Chumley.
Ricky Machino will step up for the Crusaders. Machino is currently 0 for 1 on the day, looking to bounce back. As he does, sends it right up the middle beyond the reach of Jack Rosenacker. He hustles over to first, but will stop there.
That's a huge hit straight up the middle. Nothing you can do as a fielder there. Now Comas has a man on first.
Moppin up for the Crusaders as he was walked his last appearance. Machino a little jumpy at first base. Slide step. Will send it, and Smith will catch up to it out in right field. Great job by Ryan Smith, not allowing it to touch the grass.
Yeah, we've seen Smith have some fielding mishaps throughout the season so far, and he makes a nice play out there in right.
Yeah, great job by Smith to track down that one. Looks like he wanted to dive for it. He did dive for it a few games ago, ended up missing it because of the dive, so learned from his mistakes, stood on his feet,
Yeah,
and made the catch.
With the man on base, you just want to keep that ball in front of you. That's the most important.
McComas misses upstairs for ball one. The slide step misses upstairs once more.
Now behind in the count 2-0 with a questionable call.
Right around the strike zone, McComas is. As he throws it over to first base, Machino will slide in safely.
We've seen McComas pay a lot of attention to the runners on first base so far in this game.
Back over to first. Lammers will keep it in front.
Seems like every Moeller base runner has been taught to kind of jump back and forth and really can mess with the pitcher because you want to time that throw up because you know you can get him if you do.
Misses high and outside. 3-0 now. From our angle, nobody's up in the pen. Looks like Woolweber's getting ready to start throwing again. 3-0 now. One man on first base. Just misses. Real frustrating for McComas.
Now you got first and second. This inning can get out of hand quickly. Just got to get out of it quickly.
Looks like we had some action up in the bullpen for the Crusaders. But now Coach Rob Thompson will step up to the mound to check on his junior. We have word that Luke Rell is in the bullpen currently. Rell so far this season has pitched 6 1/3 inning, has an ERA of 1.1, whip of 1.3, and he has a strike percentage of 70. So he's definitely a reliable arm out in the bullpen, but the coaches are going to leave their ace out on the bump.
It's definitely important to note that McComas is 84 pitches here through 4.3 innings. Or 4, ouch. 5.2, excuse me.
Usually what I say, for every 10 to 20 pitches, it should be that inning. So he's a little bit higher than anticipated. As he misses low against Ponitowski. This is a huge at-bat here. And if he doesn't get out of this one, it could potentially be his last. McComas fires. Ponitowski swung on. Looks like some elder students were yelling back out in right field. Touch up on that after this inning. But it got Watson jumping back to first base. Machino occupying second. Watson on first. McComas will step off. One count, 2 outs, 1 man in scoring, 1 man on first. Leg lift fires. Ponitowski sends it into center. Shumley camped under it, and he will get the out. Big out against the stud player of Ponitowski, Gatorade Player of the Year last year.
Ponitowski, it's important to note, he is 1 for 3, and that first hit was questionable if it was an error or not out and left. That's important to note so far today.
Yeah, remember, this is in front of 6 MLB scouts. We counted them up. We're looking at about 5 of them sitting down with radar guns, and it looks like Ponitowski will be stepping off the mound, and as we're saying that, the scouts are leaving. That's funny. It looks like a couple of them are staying, but Kale McComas giving him something to look at. Can't quite tell the numbers on the jersey. Looks like number 13, Seth Mayberry, will step up on the bump for the Crusaders. Currently, he's pitched 6 innings. He has a 0 ERA, whip of 1, 5 strikeouts thus far. So I told our camera operator, go ahead and look at the guys over in right. We've got plenty of students showing up to this one. I'm glad that's happening because they're sort of abrupting the guys on first base. They're yelling back, and Reggie Watson jumped back when McComas wasn't throwing over. They're giving the Crusaders a heck of a time out there in the outfield and on the right side of the field. And we got a few students out in these stands. So we appreciate everybody coming. We appreciate everybody supporting the Panthers online, as this is definitely a good one. Still 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th.
It's a nice turnout here at the pack here as well. On one of the more packed games, and it's a high-stakes game at that. Panthers still looking for their first win in GCL play. Moeller looking to stay immaculate in their season and start off 1-0 in the GCL.
Yeah, Panthers are currently 0-1 as they fell to St. X last Monday. So if they fall once more, they'll be 0-2 to start off their GCL play. The young sophomore, Justin Massa, will step up to the plate for the Panthers to start off the bottom of the 5th. Panthers down by 1. Opportunities are ticking down to score some, but still plenty of time in front of you. Mayberry delivers, gets the strike on the first pitch of the day.
And it's going to be a huge change, and it's a tough task for Mazza to lead off, as you got a new pitcher
Mayberry clips the inside corner now, controlling both sides of the plate.
As I was saying, it's a tough draw for Mazza to lead off against a new pitcher when the velo changes so much. I mean, 93 to about probably 80, high 80s.
Misses outside for ball one.
Which you might think that that's much easier, but it isn't at first, and then it does get easier at the end.
The 1-2, Massa fouls it off towards the third base side. But yeah, it's that adjustment. It's hard to adjust to these pitchers. You know, these guys are very talented. The guys stepping up to the plate in this competition. But it's hard at first when you're looking at 95 and it's coming back down to 86 with some more off speed. As Massa will send it into center field. Will it get down? No, it doesn't, as Mayberry will track it down for the first out of this one.
And Mayberry in center covered a lot of ground and gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6, Ryan Smith.
The wayward son, Ryan Smith, will step up to the plate for the Panthers. Looking to start them off here in the fifth. Mayberry for the windup. Misses outside. So Seth Mayberry, he's a sophomore. His older brother, the senior, is out there in center field as he made that last catch. Adam Mayberry. .2-0 fires. Fouls it off out of play.
Mayberry has kind of a quick stretch. He's pitching out of the windup right now.
The 2-1. Swung right through it to supply the breeze. 2-2 now. One out, nobody on.
Smith went at all of that one. He was swinging for the fences.
He's got to shorten up here with the 2 strikes. Mayberry delivers and got him swinging. Sends Ryan Smith back into the dugout with the forward K.
Smith 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts, one of them looking.
Now batting, number 13, Roger Waddell.
The senior Roger Waddell will step up to the plate for the Panthers. Waddell is currently batting .214 on the season, as he will watch that one go outside for ball one.
Hey, Roger Waddell 0 for 1 today. He's got a strikeout swinging.
The 1-0 for Mayberry. Waddell sends it into shallow right field. And Machino will easily camp under it for the third out. We're going to head to the 6th with the Crusaders up by 1 here at Jack Adams Stadium. And welcome back to the Elder News Network. Luke Rell is going to take the bump for the Panthers, the junior. In his last outing against Springboro, he did all right. He came out of the pen, pitched 2, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 0 strikeouts, and 0 walks. He's a consistent arm for the Panthers, has been the first out of the pen so far this year through 6 1/3 inning. He has a 1.1 ERA, 1.3 whip, and a strike percentage of 70, which leads the team currently.
Yeah, that strike percentage is not something to look over. That's so important in consistency and making the hitters hit your pitches. And he's so well at doing that with 70% strike.
Looks like Wollenweber, who was warming up earlier in this one, as Rell will go ahead and miss for ball 1. Connor Kuzo stepping up to the plate in his last. He hit a home run out to left field. As you'll watch that one go high for ball 1, must have just missed upstairs. But Wollenweber warming up earlier in this one. Looks like they're going to save him for the close. Closed 3 last year. Swung right through it, Connor Kuzo. 2-1 now.
Nice pitch there to get his first strike of the at-bat. Two one.
Rell lands the curveball in there for strike 2. 2-2 now.
He's fought his way back after 2 balls, now 2 straight strikes. Now the batter's got to have a wider strike zone.
Rell delivers. Kuzo will foul it off.
Still 2-2. And a bit of a battle now.
Kuzo at the dish. Rell fires. Got him swinging right through that one. Supplies the breeze. And Kuzo will sit down after the K for Rell.
And gets out the man who's hot off a home run in the 4th inning. And gets him out as his first at-bat.
Number 3, Tegan Cumberland will step up to the plate for the Crusaders. 1 for 2 on the day thus far. High leg kick and misses low in the dirt for ball 1.
Another first pitch ball.
The 1-0. Check swing, and he went. 1-1 now, 1 out, nobody on.
One with 1 out.
Just misses high and outside.
Not
Ball
a bad,
2.
not a bad pitch by any means there for Rell.
Yep, just don't want to leave it right down the middle for these guys. The leg kick fires, misses outside with the slider.
Now you gotta kind of give him a pitch to hit. Unfortunately, you got a 3-1 count.
The 3-1 misses high, and Cumberland will take a stroll over to first base. Number 9, Ronnie Allen will step up to the dish for the Crusaders, currently 0 for 2 on the day. Clips the outside corner. It's definitely a close call, I guess.
That one was outside.
Yeah, that was most definitely outside.
The umpire just can't find any consistency. That's the most important thing.
The 0-1. Cumberland dancing over at first base. Shows bunt. Allen gets it down. Rell picks it up and fires over to first base for the force out. But Allen does his job and advances the runner into scoring position.
Nice job from Rell not to panic there when he saw the bunt. Just to play it safe and get the guy at first. And
looks like Coach Held is wanting a word with the umpire. Not quite sure what they're trying to discuss.
Runner has gone back to first.
Yeah, I don't see what was wrong about that one.
Now batting, number 20, Donovan Glosser.
I don't know what they're discussing. Yeah, I can't quite read lips from over here. But it looks like they're gonna send Cumberland back over to first base. Might have been an interference. Well, 2 outs, man at first. As Glosser will send that one straight back.
That's a huge break for the Panthers. Kind of the bunt just gives you a free out without having any consequences of a runner advancing.
Rell comes set, fires it over. Keeps Cumberland honest as he is acting like Footloose over there. Kevin Bacon over at first base. Rell fires. That is a high fly from Glosser. Massa will camp under it, and that'll send us into the bottom of the 6th. No score for the Crusaders in that one, but they still lead over the Panthers 1-0 here at Jack Adams Stadium. Great performance by both teams so far. All right, so we were just given some food from the concessions, and we're like, let's fill some time with a quick taste test. So I'm here with the burger. Troy, you have a hot dog. And this one is definitely not going to go on the highlights, but a sloppy eaters here. We're going to adjust the mic so you don't hear us. Looks like Mr. McComas wants it on the action as well. I got the burger. Pretty good, pretty solid. No ketchup or anything, but this is fine without it.
This is how I ate my hot dog. It's pretty nice. It's really good. Big thanks to the boys down at the concession stand.
I'm a plain guy. I don't like a whole bunch of toppings on my stuff. Maybe a few pickles and a few lettuce on my burgers, but this slaps. This is awesome. Shout out to the guys down at the concession stand giving us this for free, as I used all my money last night for gas. So, Mom, you don't need to make dinner. Well, bottom of the 6th now.
And speaking of that, it's starting to be crunch time for this Elder batting. You've only got 2 more visits, and it's getting to crunch time, as I said. It's really important. 6 at-bats coming up, or 6 outs, I should say.
So Maybury will stay on the bump for the Crusaders. Pretty good in the last one. 1-2-3 inning for him. Trying to keep the Crusaders on top.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for Elder, pitch hitting number 12, Bradley Canner.
Bradley Kammer will step in for the Panthers. Looks like he's taking out Waddell. Swung right through it. Or excuse me, he's taking out Veldhouse. Warren Weber is on deck. The 0-1. Shows bunt, pulls back. Gets by Glosser. 1-1 now. Maybury fired for the 1-1. Just misses low and outside for ball 2.
Cammer batting 125 on 8 at-bats with 4 strikeouts. He's got 1 RBI.
Clips the high and outside corner. Fans not liking it. The 2-2 now. Cammer swings right through it, punches him out, and he will sit back down. Back to the top. Panthers 5 outs remaining before falling for their second GCL game. Wollweber looking to stop that from happening.
If there was going to be any time to get the bats flowing, it's now.
Mayberry misses low in the dirt for ball 1. This would be huge for Wollweber to get an extra base hit here.
He's got an uncharacteristic kind of day. He's got a strikeout and a flyout. Looking to bounce back.
Mayberry fires. Wollweber checks swing, and yes, he did. Yeah, Wollweber for the first 3 games, he did not get out. As he swings right through that one. 1-2 now. Didn't take him until 4 games in his first at-bat to finally ground out. And it took him 1 more to strike out, I believe. The 1-2. Staying alive, fouls it off.
One, two, big pitch incoming to Wollweber.
It would be huge to get the top of the lineup out now. 1-2. High curveball for ball 2.
Good take.
Sun's shining right now, but looks like storm clouds are rolling in a little bit. The 2-2 leg kick. Swings right through it, punches it out once more.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the best time possible. The reliever is having a great outing.
Now batting number 11, Jack Rosenacker.
Mayberry, multiple strikeouts in his outing thus far. Rosenacker steps in. And he watches one, I guess, clip the outside corner.
The consistency is key, and the key.
Shows bunt. Rosenacker pulls back. Same pitch, but called ball this time.
Yeah, if consistency is the key, the umpire is locked out right now.
The 1-1. Misses again. 2-1. And Mayberry is like, what the heck? Shaking his head out there on the bump. The 2-1 now. Clips the bottom of the zone. 2-2. 2 outs now, nobody on. Chops it right back at Mayberry, and he will flip it over to his first baseman for the 4th out and the last out of this inning. That'll go ahead and send us into the top of the 7th. Panthers still trail by 1 here on this Monday afternoon. And welcome back to the Panther Athletic Complex and the Elder News Network. Top of the 7th we're in this GCL matchup. And Dylan Wollenweber is going to step up on the bump to prevent some insurance runs by the Crusaders as the Panthers still trail 1-0.
Yeah, it's getting down to the nitty-gritty, and with the struggles on offense so far, a run-free inning here for the Crusaders is crucial. And obviously, as you said, no insurance runs are wanted right now. And Dylan Wollenweber, a solid pitcher on the staff. He's got 8.2 innings pitched with 8 strikeouts, averaging 61% strike percentage with a 2.42 ERA and a whip of 9.923. Solid stats, one of the higher up pitchers for your Elder Panthers.
Yep, Wollenweber has been a key component in both the offense and defense for the Panthers as he misses for ball 1 in the dirt.
This is crucial for Wollenweber also as well, as he's been struggling at the dish so far tonight. So if you can bounce back and show what you can do on the mound, really boost yourself.
Mayberry watches it go low for ball 2. The 2-0. Mayberry lines it into the bullpen for a foul ball. 2-1 now. Mayberry currently 0 for 2 on the day. Looking to start off the Crusaders. Wollenweber comes set, fires for the 2-1, right back up the middle. Out of the reach of the middle infield, and that will go down in the books as a hit.
Number 17, Ricky Mashino.
Ricky Machino will step up to the dish for the Crusaders as he has a man on base with no outs.
A golden opportunity for some insurance here for Machino. And no outs, the guy on first. We'll see how often Wollenweber looks over to first, as both Rell and McComas did often.
Machino 1 for 2 on the day. Fires, curveball, misses high. 1-0. A double play would be crucial for the Panthers here because you don't want to be putting yourself in a jam in the top of the 7th when your offense has been dead silent thus far. Fires, just clips it for the foul ball, but gets a strike.
Yeah, it's so important for this score to stay stagnant here in the top of the 7th.
Machino steps in once more. Wollenweber. Long look. Machino shows bunt. Bunts it right back up the middle. Wollenweber fires over to Rosenacker. Rosenacker over to Schroeder. He got him for the double play.
Wollenweber saw they had enough time and he took it. Didn't hesitate once on his throw to second. And it's a double play and a rare to the pitcher to short to first. What a beautiful play.
Huge play, and that one is for sure going in the highlight reel. Great job by the Panthers. Long stretch by Schroeder. And they got the double play. Crucial. As Maupin will swing through it for strike 1. This would be huge if you can get out of it without getting another man on. Lands the curveball for strike 2. Wollenweber locked in. Misses way high and outside, trying to elevate the fastball with the high heat. 1-2 now, 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 7th. Maupin steps up. Misses low in the dirt. Triple twos across the board.
Crucial pitch now from Wollenweber trying to get out of this inning.
Sun in the eyes of Wollenweber as he fires. Got him swinging, sending the Panthers with the bats in hand. One more shot to either tie it, send it in extras, or win it.
This is a crucial inning, and it's going to be an exciting 3 outs. Panthers need 1 to keep on playing, 2 to walk it off here and have a huge win against one of the best teams in Ohio.
This is huge. Moeller's ranked number 2 in Ohio, number 1 in Cincinnati. They're behind Olentangy Liberty, who I believed won the state championship, I believe, either 1 or 2 years ago. So this is a very talented group, but these Panthers are gritty. They're going to try to come back against these Panthers. 1 run to do it as Thompson rallied his guys together in front of the home dugout. This will be huge.
Yeah, one thing I was thinking about earlier before this game is without these 1-run losses, they're a very solid team record-wise, and this is where you need to pull away and get rid of one of these 1-run losses and turn it and flip the script.
Lammers crawls into the left-handed batter's box for the Panthers. Cleaning off his cleats, digging the hole, and stepping in for what might be the biggest at-bat of his senior career. As he will watch that one go low for ball 1.
Lammers is yet to face his new pitcher.
This is outside once more. 2-0. Seth Mayberry still on the bump for the Crusaders. Nobody's warming up in the pen. Lammers watches that one clip the outside corner. Parents not liking it at all. 2-1 now. Mayberry fires with the 2-1. Misses low in the dirt. 3-1 now.
Hitters count. This is where the umpire's under a microscope right now. Every pitch, every call matters.
Stands filled. 3-1. Right down the pipe. 3-2 now. Full count. Hands on the head of every fan here as they're anticipating. 3-2. Misses outside. Lammers will take first base to start off the bottom of the 7th. And here comes Captain Elder himself. Carson Smith, the senior catcher, strolling into the right-handed batter's box.
And the Panthers have their base runner. Now all they need is the hits.
The adrenaline coursing through each and every one of these players, and I can feel it right now myself. Lammers occupying first. No outs. Smith shows bunt. Misses high. Glosser almost threw it back over to try to pick off Lammers, but decides to hold up.
Tying run on first. Winning run at the plate. It's Carson Smith.
Infield in. Throws it over.
You have to be careful as a Crusader right now. No errors. That's got to be your motto for this inning.
Smith ropes it foul. Way ahead of that one, but if you're Murbury, you do not throw that one again.
Yeah, if he's able to straighten that one out, that one might be over the 325 fence.
1-1. No outs. Man at first. Deals. Smith shows bunt. Bunts it perfectly down the third base line. Moppin holds it up. 2 men on. 1 in scoring position. And here comes the senior, Mason Chumley.
And that is Elder baseball right there, advancing in a crucial moment with a bunt. Winning run on first, tying on second.
Chumley digs in. Crowd is on their feet. Not a silent mouth in the stands.
Biggest play of the game was a bunt.
Mayberry watches Lammers. High leg kick. Chumley shows bunt. Down the third base line goes foul towards Coach Thompson. 0-1 now.
Kind of happy that one went foul. Had some speed on it. If that got to third, he could have possibly stepped back, but it was still close.
Chumley has been struggling with guys in scoring position so far this year, missing 3 opportunities against the last home game. Chumley shows bunt early. High leg kick, fires. Misses it once more. 0-2 now, and he is forced to swing. This is a moment as a senior to show your poise and your leadership in the dugout.
It's the danger of bunting that if you foul it, now you're in an 0-2 count.
Mayberry, leg kick, 0-2. Paints the outside corner. The artist gets his strikeout once more. 2 men on still, 1 out now, and the young sophomore Justin Massa will step up to be what is the biggest at-bat of his career so far. Successful at the JV level, hopefully he can bring it on to varsity. Lammers occupying second. Long look by Mayberry as he will swing through that one for strike 1.
The young sophomore with so much weight on his shoulders at the moment.
Massa, 5 RBIs so far. Mayberry fires. Swing and a miss once more.
Another 0-2 count. This is not where you want to be as Elder batting.
You need a hit here.
Even if you get a sac fly and if you can advance that man to third.
Mayberry, slide step, misses high upstairs. However, if you do get the guy over to third base, as you were saying there, the sac fly is eliminated, and Ryan Smith, he needs to get it on the ground then. The 1-2, 1 out, 2 men on. Mayberry steps off.
And of course, best case scenario on the ground.
Smith on first, Lammers on second. Mayberry steps off once more.
Cannot roll into a double play.
Fans on the edge of their seats. Radar guns up. 1-2. Fires, swings through it for the strikeout. Panthers down to their last out as number 6, the junior, Ryan Smith, the big lefty, will step up for one more shot. Mayberry looking unfazed out there on the mound. Leg kick, fires. Changeup, misses outside.
Good eye there from Smith. Finally, the Panthers see a ball in this inning. They've been
Smith
in 0-2.
steps in. Leg kick, fires. Misses low in the dirt. Ball 2.
Panthers have been in 0-2 counts in the last 2 at bats. Now the script flips to 2-0.
Hitters count now for Smith. Mayberry 2-0. Misses high upstairs. Ball 3. He has thrown 7 balls in a row now. Number 6 steps in once more. Misses high upstairs. Bases loaded for the Panthers as number 13, the senior Roger Waddell, will step up to the plate as he is going to have a word with Coach Thompson. One last bit of motivation from the coach, and he's handing it over to his senior.
And why
Looks like
not?
Tim Held is going to step up to the mound. May take out his pitcher. Looks like he's not. He's just going to have a word with his guys. 2 outs, bases loaded. Force out is in play at home plate, along with anywhere. Waddell struggling early in the season. He's been struggling these past 3 games. 143 average, 0 for 2 on the day.
If you're Wapple right now, you got to be saying to yourself, why not now? Why is now not the time that you can turn this hitting way around and win this game, or at least tie it for your team?
He's playing college baseball next year, and this at-bat may earn his commitment.
Number 13, Roger Waddell.
Seth Mayberry on the rubber. Roger Waddell at the dish. Umpire will clean off the plate for the potential last at-bat of this one. 2 outs now, need a base hit. Mayberry from the windup. Umpire calls time.
That was late. Very late time call.
The 0-0. 2 outs. Waddell lines it. Will it drop? It does! Lambert scores! Smith around third, going home, late throw, walk off! Panthers win! Waddell! Finally, the senior steps up! Pandemonium in Price Hill! The pack has never been louder.
And like I said, why not him? Incredible out of the senior. And the biggest play I've seen at this place. It's incredible. What a play.
My heart is racing. Everybody watching today will remember this moment for the rest of their lives. And Roger Waddell will remember that one forever. Wow. Elder Panthers coming back. Waddell lines it up just beyond the reach of Wittenauer at second. Diving attempt by the second baseman. And Smith scores home, slamming his helmet on the dish. Wow. You can't write it up much better than that.
I mean, it's just what a story for Roger Waddell. Struggling at the plate so far this season, struggling at the plate today. We went 0 for 2 until that at bat, and he puts one in play. That's all he needed to do. Put one in play, and he did just that, leading the Panthers to victory. What a game.
That is Elder baseball at its finest. Elder has been struggling with the calls all day. Everything against them. Crusaders, number 2 in Ohio, somewhere in the 20s in the nation. But they defend their home, and it went down to the wire. But Waddell, he does it. And people will remember that hit, the sound of the bat on the ball for years to come. Troy, you got any last thoughts?
Nothing that's already hasn't been said. I mean, incredible.
Well, the Panthers' next game will be at home against St. X I believe LaSalle on Wednesday. Moeller will be playing St. X. That's all for me, Eric Mason, alongside Troy Parker and the rest of the Elder News Network. Here on this Monday evening, we witness history, and we will remember that one. Good night.